Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Kill10Rats. Welcome back to Legends of Eisenwald. We have done some ghostly business last time, and we still have our unfortunate friend, the werewolf, in tow, who is fighting a losing battle against the forces of darkness. Now, one thing I would like to do is wrap up the last rumors that we can uncover by listening to some more of the villagers here. I think this is where we can pick up rumors as well. And maybe there's something in there for us. I think we've listened to all these. Trumpeter's daughter, did we listen to this? Oh, I don't think so. And have you heard what happened to the daughter of Gunther the Trumpeter? Well, a young man called Leopold von Mansfeld wanted to marry her. Handsome, but not rich. Haven't we met Leopold von Mansfeld? Gunther brushed him off, but his daughter, well, didn't. She was pregnant before long. Didn't we kill Gunther the Trumpeter? Gunther got it into his head to remove young Leo's head. Leo turned tail and ran. Gunther pursued him as far as Volmek, but there the red wolves, to whom Leopold belonged, bit him to death, and so the pregnant daughter remained with Gunther's brother, Johannes. And he, understandably, decided to get rid of the baby, for who would need a half-blood among his kin? And either he was in a hurry or he was squeamish about killing the baby with his own hand, but anyways, he decided to kill the baby before it was born. So he contacted a witch. After listening to his pathetic story, the witch promised that she would do everything and asked him to come the next day. When Johannes came the next day, she said to him, "You, villain, intended to kill somebody else's child. Now you will carry a burden on you. You'll watch over the child's life as if it were your own." And she told him that there are spirits in charge of all people's fates. Those who walk the earth, as well as those who haven't been born yet. And they all know their fates interlace. She called on these spirits to tie the fates of Johannes and his nephew, so that if the baby died, so would Johannes. Johannes, of course, was furious. He wanted to cut the witch down with his sword. But when he looked again, he saw there was no witch before him, only a poker with a dirty apron draped above it. He spat and left the hut. And what, did Johannes really believe the witch's words, or did he harm the baby? Whether he believed them or not, I don't know, but he apparently didn't want to risk it. After his niece gave birth, he sent her to a nunnery, and when the cart was leaving through the gates, the baby was with her. I saw so myself. Okay, so I think that was us who killed the Gunther. Yeah, Leo von Mansfeld, of course, that was the guy that... Yeah, yes, we killed him. Whoops. Paganists at the pagan shrine. Have you heard the latest news? These pagans have crawled out of every corner like cockroaches. You should smash them, squash the foul imps. What harm have they done to you? Have they sickened your pigs or something? They certainly did. I'll wager they came up to my neighbor's farmstead at daybreak and whispered to the pigs to turn them all mad. What? That's a nice mental image. And in the morning the neighbor runs out of the house all shook up and curses everyone in his world. It seems like the spell worked out after all. You are just as mad as the pagans. They're all mad. Every year they organize a shrine in the forest and it coincides with the harvest time. They light their fires and dance naked about them. Truly? I should at least once go there and see for myself. Absit omen, don't go there. They say they even mate with wild animals. Well, wouldn't that be a sight? Where did you say they meet again? Are you mad? Make a vow not to go there. Very well, may all my wine go sour if I even think of going to one of these gatherings, and now tell me, where did you see them? Well, I heard them while I was walking through the south forest, so there I am at dusk, walking in a hurry until the sun sets. From the direction of the middle of the forest come shouts, screams, and the howling of drums. Innkeep, this beer is horrible. It's so bitter you could curdle milk with it. Oh god. Hilarious. Okay, I think we've heard the other two. Was it the wine that was going sour though? Not the beer, I'm not sure. Okay, there's this idiot squatting in our castle again. Can we just finally kick his ass, please? Get lost, beggar, I don't have time for you. Why? Why? Game. Seriously, this makes no sense. There's this bastard sitting in my castle and I can't even kill him. Oh well. Hang on, where were they? Let's just explore the map a tiny bit more, because I kind of feel like there is some band of brigands running around here being really, really annoying, and I can't really seem to find them. Oh, who's Thomas the Red-Cheeked? I don't know. And this is probably a brigand hideout, isn't it? I'd be very surprised if it weren't. Brigands captured your building backwaters. Abandoned village, okay. There are the brigands. What the hell is my building backwaters? Enlighten me, game. Wait, Lazarus's house? Oh. Ooh, interesting. Is this my building backwaters? And if so, why is it my building? Because I own the castle? It seems like I have the telekinetic powers as well now to get control over places that I've never met. Okay, can we follow these fools? Where are they going? Now, it's about to start. Dewald, breathing heavily, kneels on the ground and humbly awaits the horrific moment of transformation, and the moment comes fast. Okay, no. Well. Game is throwing me a curveball again. I'm not gonna catch these guys. Right, get... Oh, we're gonna be late. We are going to be late. I think. Let's try it. Can we make it? Will you be there? No? Ah! You notice a thin girl's figure on the edge of the wall ahead of you. It seems the light shines through her, and we've read this before. You take out the silver comb and hold it in the moonlight. The comb shines. The ghost floats down on air as if there is a spiral staircase, and a minute later a thin girl in a shroud of shining hair is standing in front of you. You offer her the comb. The moment she touches the comb, the silver goes black, and in a moment it turns into dust and crumbles away from your hand. A smile appears on the ghost's pale face. The girl bows to you, and moonlight plays in her hair like the reflection of fire on a ripple of water. She leaves the tower and walks past the remains of the gates, then turns back to you and beckons with one hand. Okay. What now? Okay. Do we follow you? I guess we follow you, maybe? Yes? No? Maybe? I don't know. If you weren't so hard to click. And you're slower than I am, I think. Ooh, awkward. Yes, hello? What is happening? Hello? Yes, where are we going? Are we going to the Forest King? Because that's where you are headed. Probably. But I would, like, really appreciate if you were faster. The spirit of the girl stops, turns around and points at the ground under her feet. Then she drops a curtsy and wraps herself in her hair. The quiet wind flutters it, making it lose its contours, and soon it becomes impossible to make out the girl's silhouette. She wisps away like a white mist. What could that mean? It looks like she pointed at something underground. I suppose we should dig where she pointed. Okay. Get out the spades! Heinrich always carrying some spades with him, apparently. The werewolf claws at empty space as though attacking an unseen enemy. After a few minutes of groaning and howling, the figure of the werewolf is replaced by that of a weary man once more. What? Oh, okay, because it's daytime again. You don't have to dig long. Your spades soon hit the lid of a sturdily forged chest. When your people drag it out on the surface and shatter the lock, it turns out to be packed with all kinds of treasure. The ancient lord of the castle must have decided to hide this far from the enemy when the war started, and he told his daughter just in case. Well, now it's rightfully ours. I guess you could argue about rightfully, but it's definitely ours. What did we get? Golden mace. Okay. Decorated bridal strap. A ruby. Ritual clothes that are power source. Yeah, nice. Okay. Okay, not too bad. And a golden mace. Interesting. Huh. No takers, huh? +1 willpower. Not bad. And there's the pagan temple as well. I guess we can have a look. Okay, there's nothing there for the moment. Now, what are we gonna do about our friend here? I don't want to spend too much time without doing anything to help him. Yeah, this is just the old spaces there, and there's no real indication where to go next. And it's probably not going to be many days before he completely loses it and we have to put him down. Good witch. Maybe we should find Johannes the Trumpeter. I wonder where he could be hanging out. I guess the best we can do is try and explore the map a little more. There's our own castle. Okay. So I guess let's head in that direction, because it looks like there's a castle up there somewhere. There's a... Okay, there is some place we... Hang on. These idiots again. Oh well. Hang on, what is this now? Anything we can do here? Oh, we can heal here, that's nice. Can buy healing potions and pendants. +1 health. Oh, you don't have one of those. Lovely. You have one now. I guess we'll start equipping you with stuff. Okay, where was the castle? Thomas the Red-Cheeked, and there's a castle up there, but how do we get there? Okay, we walk through this direction apparently. Carl's plowed fields. Excuse me, Carl. According to local tradition, young couples celebrate weddings in spring and they spend their wedding night in a plowed field. The superstition is that the girl would get pregnant quicker and the field would yield more crop. Sometimes a fight might break out when the elders try too eagerly to help the youngsters. What the hell? You are Thomas the Red-Cheeked, an ardent believer and an advocate of fasting and simple living. He obtained lice due to his lifestyle, and the lice gnawed at his emaciated body, leaving red inflamed spots on his skin. His face was affected most of all, earning him the title of Red-Cheeked. Ew! Petulant Trumpeter. Petulant indulges frequently in noisy revels, curvaceous girls and furious races. But even in a drunken stupor, he is able to hold his sword firmly and fence perfectly, even though he is struck fighting two absolutely identical opponents at once. Nice way to phrase it, but Trumpeter sounds good. That's who we're looking for. What foul wind brought you here, beggar? Don't get on my nerves. Why can't we beat these guys to a pulp, I wonder? Mounted patrol of Kleinensee. And there is Johannes Trumpeter. Yes, you! I need to talk to you. Where's the witch? What are you doing? You don't belong here. Leave this place. son of a bitch. So we can't talk to him. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Is there any indication where the good witch would be hanging out? She used some spirits. Yeah, okay. That was a bit of a dud. I guess this map is also a little bit bigger than I originally anticipated. What do we have in here? Anything of interest for anyone? Nothing for you, nothing for you. That's better. Okay. I'm convinced. Okay, let's see here now. Oh, how about this? No? Not really. What to do? What to do? What to do? Find out what the Landgraf is looking for. Well, we're in the area anyway, so I guess we might as well. I think that's up here, isn't it? Yeah. Let's see then what the Landgraf is looking for in Castle Schwanz. It looks like they don't really welcome guests here. You explain to the doorkeeper the purpose of your visit. An hour passes. As you count the wall-top merlins, you see a black kite flutter down to one of them. Finally, the gate opens and the doorkeeper ushers you through. His expression is decidedly bored. Ramik the Weasel. The Weasel. Who are you? A defector, a mercenary, or a looter, or simply another beggar? I am Leonard Rotjäger, a mercenary. Do you have any dirty work for me? Looting, mutilating, or something of that kind? Heinrich is sort of going by the cliches that he knows, apparently. Ah, sure. You are our kind. Of course I have. First, bring me water. You don't get it, Weasel. I'm no water carrier. It's you who doesn't get it. It should be unusual water in which starlight dwells. What kind of damn allegory is this? I wish I knew. They say there is a miraculous spring that contains the light of stars. It goes without saying that this water has healing properties potent enough to cure any disease. I desperately need this water. If you bring it, you will get a reward you haven't even dreamed of. Listen, Ramik, do you really believe these peasants' tales? Devil knows. There are all kinds of devilry in this world. But Rusina, the Landgraf's healer, said that such a water existed. Why does he need it? Is the Landgraf ill? Not with Lewis, surely. None of your business. Don't you dare return without the water. Bunch of weirdos. What the hell are you? A rogue? Well, that's new. Marauder. The amount of loot after battle is lowered by 10%. What? You suck. Okay. Undertale. Well, let's go there. See what that's about. Can heal more recruiter woman? No, can recruit more healer women. Okay, so where could we go looking for something of interest here? There's another castle there. How weird. Why don't you just bring him some healing water which has starlight in it? Rumor has it that the spring of this water is situated somewhere in Treva. And I guess that's yeah, interesting. Okay, we still have to speak to Christine Insel and Wolfgang Foster as well. So I guess we might as well do that then if we can. What an odd place. Who are you? Peasants. Mercenaries. The North Mill. Anything here for us? Peasants for hire. There's the other castle down there. What happens if we... Oh god, we have to go this way? Okay. What happens if it's nighttime and we have the werewolf with us when we meet one of these idiots? Don't mind me, don't mind my friend. The Hold Hat Tavern. Okay. Good man, will you help me? Certainly not for free. The Hold Hat was previously owned by a gang of robbers. They pulled their hats low over their faces. It was only possible to tell one by the hole in his hat. Once someone laid an ambush for them, and nearly all of them were killed. They say that only the one with the hole in his hat was not found, for he gave his hate to one of the others. That's probably hat, then. Talking to the innkeeper. Healing water, you say? No, I have only beer in my barrels, although... Although what? Well? It's not water, but patrons say my beer is just as good. Clears your mind and lightens your step. You should try some. Bother it. I thought you would say something sensible. Well, if you insist on water, I have heard something about it. Though I still say my beer is just as good. For centuries tales have been spread in the neighborhood about a well of stars. They say once upon a time a star fell into the mountains of Blaukam and bored through the earth. And where it fell, there appeared a well. He's a regular poet, is Brian Blessed. They say the water is so pure and clear there that starlight isn't reflected on its surface, but instead dissolves in it. This water, people say, can heal any disease. People used to go there on a pilgrimage of sorts. People would always take water from there with a courteous bow and tell the water the reasons why they were taking some. It was so long ago, though, that you can't get there now, and all because of the Holy Fathers. They called the well a remnant of our pagan past and prohibited all good Christians from going there. And after they burned the ones who disobeyed them, the rest forgot everything about it, including the path to the well. And even if somebody were to know the way, they would be wise to keep silent. But he would still remember, and perhaps it would be possible for him to talk. Perhaps. Trevor is still infested with pagans. You can try your luck with one of them, but they don't wear a signpost of their paganism. You could try going to their pagan shrine. Hey, I will even give you a mug of beer to help your courage. But unless you're one of them, they aren't likely to tell you anything. Yes, I almost forgot. There was someone else sniffing for clues about the well. Take my advice, stay the hell away from him. He's got a soul as black as my cat, and his thoughts are no whiter. Yeah. Okay, so we have found a pagan shrine already. We might have to head back there. Good man, will you help me? Certainly not for free. Here's the thing, I need workers, but local girls don't want to work for me. Some plotter, blast him, has spread dirty rumors about me. I need you to find 3 peasant girls who wish to work as herbalists and bring them here. I'll pay. Okay. We may do that, but we may as well not. People in the swamps. This one is new. So here's what I tell you. There's a small swampy lake in the forest in the north near Castle Feucht. On its shore once stood Old Feucht, but that didn't stand long. Many years ago a sly knight decided to build an impregnable castle among the swamps so that in case of a siege the enemy could get trapped within the quagmire, giggity, but it was difficult to build walls on swampy soil. He gathered all his peasants to help in his task. When the building started, people started falling ill with consumption, an eternal companion of swampy dampness. People rotted alive and their bones were put beneath the stones of the castle, but that didn't stop the knight. When he heard about the delays with the construction, he grew angry and ruthlessly forced everybody to work even harder. Countless numbers of young, strong men were killed by the swamp. When the construction was finished, not even half the number of people who had started it remained. An old peasant who has buried 3 sons there when dying himself said, "May these walls be cursed. I wish for them, as well as us, to be swallowed alive by the swamp." The master moved into the castle, but didn't feel good in the least. The swampy dampness penetrated through the slabs of the floor and spread all about the corridor and halls, even up to the highest tower. The walls of the castle soon were overgrown by moss and mold, and venomous snakes infested the battlements. Sounds charming as hell. Is it a dungeon now? It's like, does it attract adventuring parties? But the greedy knight was not discouraged by any of that. There will be someone to guard my gold, he said, and he certainly had plenty of it in his basement. In a year's time, the castle's level had declined because the ground it was built on had sunk lower. As the years passed, the castle floor sunk deeper and deeper into the swamp. Some of the walls cracked and the cracks were immediately covered with mold, so it looked as though even the stone was rotting, but the knight still would not consider leaving his fortress. One night, the walls of the castle, stooping and lopsided like a consumptive old man, lost their strength and collapsed in on itself. The old peasant's curse came true. And what about that knight's treasure? Where did it go? Did it remain to rust in the swamps? Yes, they say that it is in Old Feucht even now, but there's no way to reach it, because anyone who tries to get there inevitably gets caught within a swamp. However, some are able to traverse it. It is said that if you go to the gates of the castle at night, the drowned men will come out to you, the ones that used to live in the castle, and pull you into their quagmire. Jeez. If you manage to fight them off, you should return again the following night, and once again after that, the one who stands the test will not be taken by the quagmire, and will be able to walk safely on the swamp as though it is firm ground. Then you will be able to enter the castle. I wouldn't want to be taken by the quagmire either. Aha, I heard that. One knight trusted these tales, equipped himself, and set off to get the treasure. But because he was wearing heavy armor, he didn't even manage to reach the old gates of Old Feucht. The swamp swallowed him up much earlier. Alright, that sounds like a hint. Alright, so we have some more information and some more leads. And there's a castle, so I have a feeling that that's someone we have to probably talk to. What are you? You're a beggar. Uh-huh. And you are? Wolfgang Foster. Ah. Okay. Let's see what this is first. It's New Feucht Castle. And no one's home. Okay then. Well, probably have to talk to this kid anyway. Or maybe not this kid, but his father or whoever in his family is in control there. What are you? Urshel the Shipmaster. Where's your castle, guys? Oh, it's up there, probably. Now it's about to start. Dewald, breathing heavily, kneels on the ground and humbly awaits the horrific moment of transformation. And the moment comes fast. Yeah, I know. It's going to be tricky. Castle Schiff. Alright. Castle Schiff is framed on all sides by mountain rivers and therefore seems to stand among the flow. That's why it's called Schiff, which means ship. So one of these two. Wolfgang Foster. Welcome to my land, traveler. Who are you and where are you going? I am Leonard Rotjäger, a nobleman. I came to Trevor for the chance of making some profit. I hear that Landgraf Endelin invaded these lands and a local knighthood has opposed him. Not all the local knighthood. I admit I can't observe my oath yet and face the invading force. That wretched family, the Insels, is holding me down. For generations, the Insels have wanted to take Schiff, my family castle. Lately they have been fairly peaceful, but when the Landgrave began stirring up trouble, they in turn took the opportunity to attack. Blood has been spilled. You want booty? I don't know. Maybe you should talk to Quagmire about that. You will have it. Help me put an end to the Insels and I will generously reward you, and after that I will be able to follow my oath. In the meantime, you are welcome to visit Schiff anytime you wish. You'll always receive a warm welcome here, unless you're an Insel. Well, a Schiff crashing into an Insel is probably not very wise, because Insel means island, so yeah. Weird place. So far, I can't really see a favorite site, but where are the Insel people? The settlement of outlaws. Okay. Is this where the Insels are? Probably, huh? Well, I guess we'll seek out the Insels next then. But I think we're gonna do this next time because my voice is going. So I thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you then, and bye for now.